Alright, I'm recording this in September of 2022, and the everything bubble is starting to unravel, right? Home prices, college tuition, among other things, the bubbles are imploding, not to mention the stock market. I think there's another, even bigger bubble in all of human history. It's not a financial asset. I think the marriage bubble is going to burst. I think there's a heck of a lot of people who only marry in a substrate that encourages marriage, right? If we isolated everybody and let them freely think, I think the marriage rate would be a heck of a lot less than it is today, right? We're the only species to really marry, right? Most animals mate all over the place, right? And I really suspect this bubble is going to burst as soon as, not to mention, we're the only species that has children at the rate that we do, right? Most other species have a good percentage of their population who never reproduce. I suspect naturally humans would be like that. Unfortunately, we live in a substrate, an environment that is not conducive to that. And I think any sort of event that's going to cause us to be able to freely think without social pressure will do us in terms of the marriage bubble. I naively assumed at the beginning of COVID, COVID was going to be the pin that finally pricks the bubble. But unfortunately, our politicians have done a number to try to keep us together during COVID. I wish when people got into domestic abuse kind of issues during the COVID and they broke up, there wasn't a whole lot of support to put them back together, right? Or to get them to meet new people, right? I really do, because a lot of times that's a good sign that those people weren't even meant to be with anybody, let alone the people they were getting involved with abuse with, right? Anyways, I suspect that the coming 1 or 2 decades is going to be the bursting of the marriage bubble. And I would advise people to get ahead of that, because why wait to enjoy this, right? You'll never get those years back in your life.